In a world where medicine has conquered many diseases and technology connects us instantly, we often feel secure. We navigate crowded streets, gather in vibrant markets, and travel globally with ease. The threats that once loomed large have faded into the background, thanks to the advances of modern science. Our hospitals are equipped with cutting-edge technology. Vaccines and antibiotics protect us from ailments that once decimated populations. Life expectancy has increased dramatically, and with it, our confidence in the shield of medicine. Yet beneath this veneer of safety lies an invisible menace, a microscopic adversary evolving silently, adapting to our defenses. Unseen and often overlooked, it has the potential to disrupt life as we know it. This is the story of our complacency and the looming shadow of a microbial apocalypse. A silent invasion that could catch us unprepared, challenging the very foundations of modern society. But with awareness, vigilance, and collective action, we can change our course and secure a safer future. In 1928, Alexander Fleming's accidental discovery of penicillin ushered in a medical revolution. Bacterial diseases that were once deadly became treatable. Pneumonia, tuberculosis, and septicemia lost their lethal grip as antibiotics became widely available. Antibiotics became the cornerstone of modern healthcare. Surgeries, chemotherapy, and organ transplants all became safer with antibiotics protecting patients from infections. Routine medical procedures that were once fraught with danger became commonplace. Mortality rates from infectious diseases plummeted. Humanity seemed to have gained the upper hand against bacteria, fostering a sense of invincibility and confidence in our medical triumphs. This newfound security allowed us to focus on other advancements, propelling society forward. But bacteria are not static. They are living organisms capable of rapid evolution. Under constant exposure to antibiotics, they adapt and develop resistance. Through mutations and the exchange of genetic material, bacteria find ways to survive our drugs. Resistant strains like MRSA and multi-drug-resistant tuberculosis have emerged, defying conventional treatments. Our overuse and misuse of antibiotics have accelerated this process. Every unnecessary prescription gives bacteria an opportunity to adapt. The rise of superbugs, bacteria resistant to multiple antibiotics, poses a serious threat to global health. This silent arms race between bacteria and medicine continues, largely unnoticed by the public, yet with potentially devastating consequences. Human practices exacerbate the problem significantly. In agriculture, antibiotics are used extensively, not just to treat sick animals, but also to promote growth and prevent disease in healthy ones. This routine use exposes bacteria to low levels of antibiotics, encouraging the development of resistance. In healthcare, antibiotics are often overprescribed. Patients sometimes demand antibiotics for illnesses like the common cold or flu, which are caused by viruses, not bacteria, and therefore unresponsive to these drugs. Doctors may prescribe antibiotics unnecessarily due to diagnostic uncertainty or patient expectations. Improper disposal of unused medications leads to environmental contamination. Pharmaceutical waste from manufacturing plants further pollutes waterways, creating environments where bacteria are consistently exposed to antibiotics. These actions collectively contribute to the emergence and spread of superbugs, bacteria that have evolved mechanisms to resist all known antibiotics. The consequences are global, affecting human health, animal health, and the environment. Our interconnected world facilitates the rapid spread of resistant bacteria. Millions of people travel daily, unknowingly carrying bacteria across borders and continents. Before symptoms appear, the superbug has already reached new regions. In densely populated cities, the potential for transmission increases exponentially. Public transportation and communal spaces become avenues for the bacteria to spread. Containment becomes challenging as the microscopic invader exploits our global mobility. The connectivity that drives our economies and cultures now accelerates the dissemination of a potential global health threat. Imagine a world where antibiotics no longer work, a day when the last line of defense falls silent. This is not a distant possibility, but a looming reality. When antibiotics become completely ineffective, even minor infections can turn deadly. A simple cut, once easily treatable, could lead to severe illness or death. Common bacterial diseases regain their power, unchecked by the medicines we once relied upon. The failure of antibiotics signals a seismic shift in healthcare. Decades of medical progress are undermined in an instant. The world watches in disbelief as the cornerstone of modern medicine crumbles. The immediate impact is felt in hospitals worldwide. Admissions skyrocket as infections spread rapidly. Medical staff face the impossible task of treating patients without effective tools. Surgeries are halted. Without antibiotics to prevent post-operative infections, the risks become too great. Cancer treatments are delayed or cancelled, as chemotherapy weakens the immune system, leaving patients vulnerable. Routine medical procedures become life-threatening. Childbirth, dental work, and minor injuries carry significant dangers. The healthcare system strains under the weight of untreatable infections, teetering on the brink of collapse. Amidst the escalating chaos, the very fabric of society begins to tear apart. The familiar rhythms of daily life disintegrate into a landscape of uncertainty and fear. Cities fall silent under enforced curfews. The once vibrant pulse of humanity fades as people retreat behind closed doors. An invisible enemy lurks in every interaction, turning neighbors into potential threats. Supply chains crumble, leading to shortages of essential goods. Empty shelves and long lines become common sights. Desperation breeds unrest as communities grapple with scarcity. In the shadows, fear gives way to mistrust. Rumors and misinformation spread rapidly, fueling paranoia. Acts of kindness wane as self-preservation takes precedence. Hospitals, overwhelmed and under-resourced, become epicenters of despair. The wails of sirens pierce the night, a haunting reminder of the mounting toll. Medical staff, exhausted and exposed, confront their own vulnerability. Governments struggle to maintain order. Policies shift between containment and crisis management, often too little, too late. The illusion of control slips away, revealing the fragility of our societal structures. The world teeters on the brink, enveloped by an ominous cloud of uncertainty. The silent invader has exposed our weaknesses, leaving humanity to question whether we can withstand the storm, or if we are witnessing the unraveling of our civilization. But this dark future is not inevitable. The choices we make today can alter the course of tomorrow. By recognizing the urgency, we can mobilize collective efforts to prevent this catastrophe. Prudent use of antibiotics in medicine and agriculture, investment in research for new treatments, and global cooperation are critical steps. Healthcare professionals can lead by prescribing responsibly and educating patients. Farmers can adopt sustainable practices that reduce reliance on antibiotics. Governments can enforce regulations and fund innovative research. As individuals, we can make a difference by using antibiotics wisely, supporting policies that address antibiotic resistance, and spreading awareness in our communities. Together, we have the power to change the trajectory of this impending crisis. By acting now, we can preserve the effectiveness of antibiotics for future generations and safeguard the advances of modern medicine. The silent invader challenges us to unite and take action before it's too late. Let us heed the warning and work collectively to ensure a healthier, safer future for all.